All right, good morning, everyone. This is me, John, from the Fighting Carrier YouTube page here this morning. Also, I got the Fighting Carrier Facebook page. You can follow me there. Please like, follow, share. Do what you can. Help me to grow this page. Help me become a postal carrier influencer. Hopefully I'm able to, as time goes on, I'm entrusted with more inside information, as some carriers are. Those of you who don't know, the first time here, I've been a carrier since 2012. I was one of the former TEs, who I call us right now, we're the forgotten carriers right now. And I just wanted to do this live video before everybody went to work today. And just say hope everybody has a good day today with the mail delivery. This week here in my area is going to start to get cool down a little bit towards the middle of this week. But that's alright though. Fall time has officially arrived here for the most part this week. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here today, this morning, before work once again. Just want to say, looking at the Clean Sweep page and my page here on YouTube and on Facebook, I gotta say, Renfroe and USPS and company, I don't think Renfroe really calculated exactly what he did with this contract or the tentative agreement. I don't think he realized how upset this is going to make many carriers. And I think with this tentative agreement, based on the anecdotal evidence that I see, there's a lot of anger out there, even from Table 1 high step carriers. A lot of them are just upset as well with the tentative agreement. And I think Renfroe was hoping to capture that same division that Rolando, that he was able to capture. So again, I'll always go back to with 2013 with the deletion or the deletion of T category to CCA category. At that time in 2012, whenever that contract was ratified or whatever, Rolando certainly had the carriers divided. We had those ones who were hired before 2013. They're going to be on Table 1. They're already earning on average $14,000 per year more than the new carriers who come in as CCAs. And so people were cool with that. They were good. Okay, yeah, we get all that money, and then the former TEs to become CCAs, the forgotten carriers, certainly got left out in the cold. So certainly Renfroe was looking forward to having that division again with the carriers, but I don't think he calculated how much of this latest tentative agreement that there'd be so much backlash against him. Many carriers now have awakened. They realize Brian is a liar, is a narcissist. They realize that he is more in line with management. He does not have the carrier's best interests at heart right now at all. And so the backlash is there. I'm hopeful. Like I said, my evidence is anecdotal, but if you go to the Clean Sweep page or to my page on Facebook, The Fighting Carrier, you will see just a lot of people are saying no. A buddy of mine from my old station back in Ohio was telling me that no one in the office is voting yes for this tentative agreement. There's others. You go down the line, you go down the list. You may see hints here and there of some will say, yeah, maybe a couple are going to vote for it. But the overall consensus so far is that people are going to vote no on this. So, I encourage you, please let me know on my Facebook page or on the Clean Sweep page if anyone in your office is going to vote yes for this nonsense. But so far, signs are positive. Like I said, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up because Renfroe and his company, they could still count the votes, and no doubt, from what I understand, how they did counts before from Mr. David Noble, is that they probably know who voted against Renfroe a couple of years ago, and I was one, so I might not even get a ballot. So those of us who voted against Renfroe in the past, we may not even get a ballot. And I know people are asking the question, when's the ballot's going to come out, when they're going to come out to vote on this thing. And the running joke that I say all the time is, yeah, it's coming historically soon. Just like our contract was so historic. Yeah, this contract was historically bad. It's terrible. So again, I think Renfroe was hoping for that division, the division that Rolando was good at creating between Table 1 and Table 2 carriers. I mean, that was throughout the remaining contracts when Rolando was around. Usually the contracts benefited just the Table 1 carriers and the CCAs. But people like me, the forgotten TEs out there in the middle, we got pretty much nothing. And so this contract does the same thing. This agreement does the same thing. The high end, just the Step P carriers, which there should be about 99% of the Table 1 people should already be there. They get the $1,000 more. The new CCAs get a 2-step increase or bump or whatever, and everyone else in the middle we get what we were supposed to get anyway. That's not a raise. That's nothing. We have absolutely nothing with that. And let me go to this article. This is an article I've been sharing with news media or anyone who will listen. I'm still trying to connect with Joe Rogan and other people right now. The news. I'm doing what I can to try to do this. But this is an article from about 3 months ago. It says the best and worst jobs relative to inflation. And this comes from Finance Buzz, and guess it makes up one of the worst jobs to have relative to inflation. Notice what it says here. It says while some service industry jobs saw remarkable wage growth, others struggled to keep pace with inflation. Postal workers experienced the lowest wage increase of any profession, with salaries increasing just 18% from 2013 to 2023, significantly below the national inflation rate of 31%, and a lower rate than any other job. So we are the worst. So this is an article I've been sharing. It is entitled, once again, the best and worst jobs relative to inflation by Finance Buzz. So if you see this article, look it up, Google it, and just try to share it. Spread it with as many people as you can. Local media, national media, podcasters, those who are popular, those who cover the news in somewhat. I might even try to send it to the Young Turks, whomever. Like I said, I'm trying to reach Joe Rogan, whomever is out there. And in fact, when I get there, I'll try to reach out to the Young Turks and let them know what's going on. Maybe they can be the catalyst to get the ball going when it comes to media and stuff. Because the media, newspapers, CNNs, Fox, and things, that's the old media. That's going slowly away. The influencers out there right now, I hope to become one day, doing this and other things. But no, we got to spread the word, and we have got to. My mission is to get rid of Renfroe. No one supports him. I want him to resign, to be removed. But we know we had 3,000 some people in Boston because they listened to a sob story about, we're in the middle of contract negotiations, and if you let me go now, it's gonna go. Yeah, and we waited 600 days for this garbage. So no, enough is enough. He has to go, and I'm glad to see that so many now are starting to wake up. But we can't give up. we gotta educate those in our offices to say, hey, this is what the contract is. It does absolutely nothing. If you're in the middle, you get nothing. And then this is more of a management contract, removing of pretty much your base office time. If you take a break in your office, you guarantee 43 minutes of office time. If you don't, you got 30 minutes of office time. But now with this, if we sign this and agree to it, there goes your office time. Now they can say, well, you need to get out of here, blah blah blah. You don't have any time. They're pushing the hour office time. This is a pro management, pro DeJoy, pro Tolino tentative agreement. And so I continue my efforts to search for federal lawyers to see if I can sue the post office as well as NALC, because both are violating federal law when it comes to pay comparison. According to the pay comparison that you can find on the USPS site itself, pay comparability makes it clear that federal law governing the Postal Service provides that compensation and benefits for its officers and employees shall be comparable to the rates and types of compensation paid in the private sector. To achieve this, negotiations between the Postal Service and unions continue to apply the principles of moderate restraint set forth in past interarbitration rewards. The compensation of most bargaining units meets or exceeds private sector levels. And that's the key. Our compensation should meet or exceed private sector levels. And the article I just read to you there on Finance Buzz says that we are below pace from inflation from other private industries. So when you look at all of it, we are still below. And so when I think about that, who are we compared to? And especially now with the package increases that we have, we're compared to UPS. These guys max out in 4 or 5 years. They're earning $98,000 a year. Their medical insurance is 100% covered. So if we are going to be compared to them, we should be at $100,000 a year. Our medical should be 100% paid for, and we should reach the top in 4 or 5 years. Easily, if we want to compare things to be fair. And so this is why I'm fighting so hard to try to find, reach out to different lawyers and whatnot. Even if it's an ambulance chaser, someone that can make a name for themselves, make themselves big or whatever. I'm reaching out to everyone I can to fight. Another thing I'm doing too is writing to the inspector generals and other people and things, because I'm tired of stewards out there, presidents, local presidents, who sit there and say, well, we can't do this or we can't do that. No. I don't care if you're a supervisor or postmaster or whomever. I don't care if they sneeze and don't wash their hands. We need to fight. We need to report what we can, because I'm sick of management. Management is just bold right now. They are emboldened. They are in power, because our leader Renfroe does not fight, and so because he doesn't fight, many of our stewards and presidents don't fight. Some of them do. I'm not saying all, but I know many that I've dealt with, and others that people are sending me reports and things about how some of their stewards and things, they're in bed with the postmaster of their offices. They're not fighting for the carrier. So I wonder if there's a way that we can have, as we as carriers can be our own stewards. if we had to file for ourselves or whatnot and defend ourselves. Because now this is why I call it the fighting carrier, because right now, if you're not getting the help, the support from stewards or anyone, yes, you're fighting. It's us against everyone. It's us against NALC. It's us against USPS. So we got to figure out a way in which we can defend ourselves, because I got a manager in my office. Every time Every time I'm past her so-called times from pet and doors, she always has something to say to me. And every day I'm arguing back and forth with her and whatnot. And, I'm tired of it. So I sent an Inspector General report because I feel it's harassment at this point in time. I got the longest city route in my city. She tried to compare me to another carrier who, on a good day, you can get that route done at 2 o'clock. We start at 7:30. You can get done at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. But me, my route is long. Like today is Monday. I'm going to be the only carrier on my route not getting done until about 5:15, 5:30 today. Because I got the longest city route. But anyway, every single day I fight with this manager, supervisor. Only one. Postmaster, she understands. My postmaster understands. She knows I got the largest route in the city. I had no problems with her. But this one, even if I update her on during the day about my route, you can still do it. No, I can't. I know my route. So I don't argue with it anymore. I ask for 96 in the morning. She can approve or deny it. I don't care. But and we just argue every day when I get back to the office. I don't care anymore. But like I said, I sent the Inspector General report to report harassment because that's what it is. But management there in Bolton right now, and we're just doing all we can to fight. I got to be my own steward because my stewards, my presidents, I don't want to hear we can't do this, we can't do that. We need to grieve anything, and if you don't grieve anything, you already lost. The answer is no. So we just got to learn to fight. And finally, before I get off here, before I get ready to go to work, it's time to do my stretches and everything as we get ready to go carry mail. I wanted to report this on my page. There is a carrier. Sad to say, there's a carrier like many of us. Well, of course, we are struggling financially. There's a struggle to make ends meet, and so there's a carrier here who I have on my page. Let me get to it. Groups, fighting carrier. Okay. From she's on here. So I recopied it from Clean Sweep. Miss Stewart here. And she's telling us how she's working Sunday, how she's working her second job. And she's a carrier. She's a carrier working her second job. And it makes no sense. We, as carriers, should not have to work a second job just to make ends meet. We were vital during the pandemic. I mean, all of us were working 6 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day. Even when people were calling in sick, missing work because of the vid, the Coco 19, I like to call it. And this is how we're treated, and this is why everyone's angry. We don't get any hazard pay. They expect us to come to deliver mail when it's minus 40 below outside. We gotta continue to fight. We gotta continue to fight and do what we can. And so, do what we can. Educate your people in the office to vote no, and then educate them to say, hey, we gotta vote Brian and his cohorts out. The NBAs who support him, everyone, they have to go. We have to do a whole new clean sweep. Everyone must come off, all of them. So, but that's all I got for you guys today. Like I said, I do think once again that Renfroe played the wrong card. He thought he had to support because people in Boston enabled him to continue with this. They never removed him, so he felt, hey, he felt empowered too, like management does. But he deactivated his Facebook page. That was a coward move. That was a punk move. If you're so happy with the contract, man up, own it. Take the comments. But he didn't want to see that though. He wants people who kiss his butt. That's all he wants. So that's all I got for y'all today. Everyone have a good day today at work. Be safe out there. If you're a CCA, don't, or any runners out there, don't run your routes. They'll be all right. Let them decide, and if they want to argue with you in your face, just smile and just move on and report it, because I'm not playing anymore with these people. I don't care if the inspector general gets 100 reports a month from me. I don't care. The change has got to come. Change has got to come. And for those of you who are into politics, like I said, I'm not political, so I don't care which side, but we do know one side over the other says they're pro-union. Get into their ear. Start reporting to them too. Say, hey, this is what's going on. Call their offices. Tell them about the pay. Tell them about how we are below the inflation and whatnot. And we go from there. So anyway, I'm out. I'm about to go stretch and get ready for work. Please like, follow, share. Help me build this page. Help me continue to fight. Bring others into the fold, the Fighting Carrier here on YouTube. Also on Facebook, the Fighting Carrier. Please like, follow, and share. And we'll see you later.